Hey folks, Joshua here. Welcome back to XCOM 2 Modded 2025. This is the second stream. We're going to go ahead and do our promotions first. Then we have some decisions to make and some scanning to do until we reach our next mission. But let's take a look at our upgrades. So I figured out what was going on with my mods. I've sorted it out. We have 5 rookies who are ready for promotion here, starting with our genius, Emily Butler here. Combat intelligence genius. So, I have 2 class packs, or class mods installed, and the way that this promotion works is I get to choose a random selection of 3 from both of them. The marksman here is from an older class mod called proficiency classes, and then these 2 are from a newer class mod called amalgamation. So I can pick any of these 3 classes for Emily here. Marksman is going to use a sniper or vector rifle, as well as the hollow targeter or pistols. Very powerful class for sure. The proficiency classes are all pretty well balanced, whereas the amalgamation classes are a little bit more random, a little bit more wild and unique. So I'm not sure what I'm going to pick here for her. As a genius for combat intelligence, she's going to level up with a lot of extra points and skills, so she'll make the most out of whatever we give her. Our other options here are the Gunner, Horseman, Executioner, which will use the cannon, an auto pistol, and the sawed-off. So the Gunner is trained in heavy armaments and excels at establishing fire superiority with ample use of munitions. Horseman, their bag is a mobile hospital. No injury shall be left untended and given time between confrontations. An Executioner carries a sawed-off and ends the life of whatever it's pointed at. So Gunner with healing and a sawed-off for close range. The cannon is good for suppressing and shredding armor. The auto pistol isn't bad. Sawed-off is great for close range, and carrying a med kit and being able to heal people is pretty good too. This class would be all about positioning. Then we have Sharpshooter, Blade Master, Engineer. Sniper rifle and sword don't really work together, so we probably won't go here. The arc thrower and sniper rifle combo is decent, but I think we want either the marksman or the gunner here. And I kind of like the idea of the gunner here for our combat genius. So let's go ahead and train her here. So she now becomes a gunner, and she gets these 3 abilities. Suppression costs 2 ammo points to use, but has no cooldown. Cancelled if the suppressing unit is damaged. If multiple units suppress a target, the aim penalty will stack. So the way suppression works is you fire a barrage that pins down a target, granting reaction fire against it if it moves, and imposing a minus 50 penalty to the target's aim. So hold them down, stop them from shooting if they stay still. Cancelled if the suppressing unit, in other words Emily, is damaged. Costs 2 ammo. And the aim penalty can stack, so we can have multiple suppressors. We also have Corpseman here, grants a free med kit. A nano med kit will be provided instead if the necessary research has been completed. And then we have Point Blank, fire your sawed-off shotgun at a nearby enemy. Rapidly loses accuracy beyond 4 tile range, uses 1 action, does not end the turn, and uses 1 ammo. Pretty nice set of abilities here. So that takes care of Emily. Next up, we have Richard, Elsa, Janet, and Aya. One of these guys was gifted, I believe. No. Aya, yeah, Aya's gifted. Okay, so you're the other class we want to pay attention to, or the other character we want to pay attention to. So we have here Assault, Horseman, and Executioner. Shotgun, auto pistol, and sawed-off. That's kind of, I really like the assault class, but having 2 sets of shotguns is kind of overkill. And we already have a corpseman, so probably we don't go down this rank. Marauder, Techspert, and Sentinel. So the Marauder gets a bullpup, which is an interesting ability, or an interesting weapon. I believe they can shoot twice. Marauder can operate their primary weapon without most efficiency, shooting twice as often compared to other specializations. The Techspert operates a gremlin to infiltrate enemy systems and carry out surprise attacks from within. And then the Sentinel opts for a more defensive approach, providing accurate reaction fire across the battlefield. So, Sentinel means she'll be better at Overwatch, which doesn't work as well with the Bullpup. But a Techspert would be nice. She'd get a hack benefit. We don't have a hacker yet. Then we have Sharpshooter, Corpseman, and Officer. That's a pretty strong combination. The sniper rifle with the hollow targeter and another medkit. As a sniper, she'll be further back and have a harder time using the medkit, but that's pretty solid. We don't have a sniper yet. The Techspert and the Marauder is nice. And the Sentinel has some utility, even with the Bullpup. Let's see what our other options are for our other promotions here. So, Gunner, Blademaster, Executioner. The Sword and Sawed-Off is okay. But it doesn't go well with Gunner. Marauder, Combat Medic, and Officer. Another Bullpup. Assault. The Assault serves as our frontline unit, delivering devastating close-range firepower against unsuspecting allies. Corpseman, another free medkit. A lot of medkit stuff. And then Gauntlet is interesting. Flamethrower and Rocket Launcher. That's a very nice ranged area effect. I might go... I really like the Assault Blademaster combo, but who knows? Maybe this could be good. Shotgun. So you get in close. You do have some range with the Gauntlet. You have the medkit. Marauder here is another Bullpup. Combat Medic does what? Not equipped to provide extensive medical treatment, but you can count on him to keep you alive in the heat of battle. Gets a Gremlin for remote healing. That could be good. Hollow Targeter's decent. Cannon and Sword. Like, the Sword and Shot-Off combo's nice. What else do we have? Assault Infantry. This is the proficiency class. So this is going to be Shotgun and Sword. Okay, so I probably want this one, maybe. Infantry Techspert. That's pretty solid. Infantry comes with the Assault Rifle. The Gremlin's nice, and Sentinel's nice. This is another nice class. And then Shadow, Corpseman, and Executioner. So the Vector Rifle... Yeah, the Vector Rifle on the Shadow has some stealth capabilities. This is nice for a scout. I might take this just for that, even though the health, the med kit, she might end up using on herself. Executioner is not bad if she gets caught. This is like a self-sustain Shadow. I probably take this for her. That was... who? Elsa? Yeah, let's look at Janet. Alright. Another Bullpup, a cannon, shotgun. Shotgun plus grenade launcher is pretty solid. We don't have another grenade launcher right now. We'd probably take that for her. Alright, so Aya here is our gifted... What are we going to give her? I think maybe the Sharpshooter. Sharpshooter plus Sentinel is very solid. Being able to use... or rather, the Hollow Targeter is very, very solid. Shotgun, Sawed-Off, Bullpup, and Gremlin. Okay, so I don't think we're going to have... Okay, so it's between the Sharpshooter and the Gremlin here. Who else had a Gremlin option? Not you. We want you to be the Shadow. Alright, so the only one that could have the hacking here is our girl, Aya. So if we make her the Marauder, we get the Gremlin, and she can hack. I guess we go this way, and she's gonna be our hacker then. Our hacker girl. Okay, so Marauder. Standard shots are not turn ending, allowing for shooting and then moving or shooting twice on a turn. Very nice. Techspert. You may target robotic and mechanical enemies with your gremlin and attempting to hack them and seize control. She got her hack from 5 to 50, so she's our hacker now. And then Sentinel. When in Overwatch, you may take 2 reaction shots. Oh, that's what that is. Okay, I thought it was a higher aim or a removal of the aim penalty. But that works out pretty well for her. All right, so she's going to be our hacker. Let's go do the rest of our promotions now. I think shotgun plus gauntlet here. So he picks up run and gun, take an action after dashing, gets a free med kit, and then soldiers trained to use the XCOM gauntlet. Elsa here becomes our shadow. She gets Phantom. When the squad is revealed, this soldier remains concealed, free med kit, and then point blank. And then for you, what are we doing here? We already have a bullpup. We already have a shotgun, so I guess we go cannon here. The grenade launcher is pretty nice, though. Yeah, grenade launcher is very strong. The hollow targeter is interesting, though. And we don't have another cannon to shred. We can pick up a grenadier later. We'll keep that in mind. I think we go gunner, corpsman, officer here. So she picks up suppression, another med kit, and rapid targeting. Free turn cooldown. All the targeting does not end your turn. Okay. All in all, pretty solid. Okay. So, with that done, let's take a look at customizing our people here. So, Emily is a big gunner. I guess we have 2 gunners then. Yeah, fair enough. Usually I use primary colors to help me remember what people are. So, let's go ahead and make our gunners red. That's fine. So gunners are red. That means you're going to be red as well. And then do I want you with this bandana? I generally don't like bandanas. Let's look at the bandana here. Okay. So if she's going to have a lower face prop, I could go with one of the samurai masks. These look pretty cool. I like that one. And then for her sunglasses, I think we get rid of those and change them to something else. Or just... I don't like the orange is the thing. Or do I? Is it... Maybe it's sporty enough. Yeah, well, no, I'm not a huge fan of that. I think maybe the hippie sunglasses are better. Okay. Who else do we have here? Elsa's our shadow now. I'm actually okay with this. But let's change her colors. Let's go... Is that black or... Black is what, down here? Okay, we'll take that. And, let's make her weapon black as well. Okay, there's our shadow done. She can keep the monocle, I think. Richard probably needs to be upgraded here. So he's got a standard, what's it called here? Assault rifle. What color is that going to be? Maybe like a... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Body here. Just standard assault. Standard marine can be like a nice dark green. We can find a good one. There we go. 81. That works. Same with your weapon. Okay, so our standards are going well. Okay, we got red, we got green, we got black, we got purple, red. Okay, and you're our hacker, right? So you'll be blue, I guess. Let's find a nice blue color here. All right, 36. That works for me. Okay, and your weapon can be a nice blue as well. That works for me. Okay, one last thing we can do is I believe we can assign nicknames. Character info. Yeah, we can assign nicknames. Is anybody in the chat? I see there's a couple viewers. Anybody in the chat want to nickname one of the characters after themselves? Oh, she hasn't earned it. Okay, never mind. I can't do it yet. Okay. So with that taken care of, we've done our promotions. We're building the GTS. We're researching some stuff. I need to select my covert action and then start scanning here. All right, so I can't locate the Reapers until I have a sergeant. I could locate the skirmishers and get some hacking benefits. That could be good for our new hacker. The risks of a soldier wound are acceptable, so this is one potential mission we could send out. We could uncover the black market, earning 10 dodge and gaining access to it. That's pretty good. 15-day duration. 8 days for this to locate the skirmishers. An additional resistance order I don't really want. 8 dodge isn't really worth it. Gain an additional +2 power on the Avenger, however, is good. This is pretty solid. Oh, that's the order that I would find. So I'd have to then put it into rotation. Okay, that's less good. Alien corpses. Capture and ambush I don't really like. Health +1 is pretty solid. And getting... I don't really need the med kits, but flashbangs and smoke grenades could be decent. This is a 10-day duration. +1 health is pretty solid. I could put that on one of my combat... I could put that on my combat genius. So this is good for +1 health. This is good for uncovering the black market. And this is good for hacking and gaining another faction hero. Probably picking this up early is worth doing. So probably we're going to go here. All right. Yeah, we'll send our hacker out to get some hacking experience. It's only an 8-day run. Now, why are there 2? Oh, it does require 2 soldiers. Okay. All right, so... the reward is going to go to our girl... Aya. Where's Aya? Here we go. If we take a look at her soldier bond compatibility... She's got a 9... Okay, these 2 are bonded, so we can't go with them. And anything less than 9, I don't really want to do if I can avoid it. So we're going to hold off on trying to bond her with someone. Which means we can send somebody here just to get some experience, right? So we can send one of our rookies. So what we want to know, then, is who has the highest... Like, who are the rookies we want to invest in? Let's see. So we have a bunch of squaddies. I'm mainly looking at combat intelligence here. All right, so Heidi Johansson is gifted. That's really all we have. So anyone above standard, we want to actually send out on a mission to level more quickly. So we'll send out this guy with his afro here. Alex Ramirez can go out and earn some experience that way. Hey, Defective Pixel, welcome back to the channel. Good to see you again. We're playing XCOM 2. All right, so yes, we'll go with the locate faction mission. Aya will go to gain some hacking ability, and Alex Ramirez here can go to get some experience. And the standard loadout is fine. They don't need any special weapons or items. Let's send them out. Okay, so they're going to locate the skirmishers for me. And now I have to scan. There's nothing else I can do. So the only scanning option we have right now... Whoops. Only scanning option I have right now is this fire axis to gain another scientist. 10 days scanning to do it. I guess we're going to do this.
Avenger plotting new course.
It's a tactical combat game. You've never heard of XCOM, really? Okay. All right, so right now we're in the strategy layer, and we're choosing where to... We're investing in the long-term game, but we'll get to combat soon enough. Okay, so we got a new assault mission popped. Extract Advent supplies. That's going to be very good. We have very few supplies right now. Okay. Commander, some missions have unique modifiers and special conditions which will change our tactical engagement. We'll need to review these sit reps carefully before selecting our squad. Okay. So, this is in the Western U.S., Operation Shadow Walker. Our objective is to extract Advent supplies. Our rewards are enemy material. Sit reps. Resistance contacts. Undercover civilians present in this combat zone can be contacted to gain valuable rewards. And the Lost. The Lost are known to be present in the surrounding area. Caution advised. Okay. The Lost are zombies, which have certain special mechanics. Resistance contacts are very valuable, and so are the supplies. So we're going to launch this mission.
Setting course for the Western U.S. Precinct.
Commander, I'm getting faint traces of a signal coming through. Someone on the ground is trying to reach us, but I can't make it out. Keep your eyes peeled for possible contacts down there.
Okay, so who are we taking? You have an auto pistol, right? Let's take a look. What does that do? What's the damage on this? 2 to 3. That's not that good. This might not be the mission for you. Like, you're very strong at certain types of missions, but this might not be the one. Because the Lost are present, we want folks with regular pistols. Everybody here has an auto pistol. Wait, can I change their secondary loadout? I don't think for him I can. Yeah, I can't change that for him. What about Emily here? I can switch to a sawed-off, but that definitely has more damage, but has limited ammo. Yeah, a lot of these folks are specialized into auto pistol, which is rough. I might take her anyway. Who else do we have? The squaddies, I don't think, have a secondary weapon. Oh, SMG? Oh, I can switch back and forth. All right. 3 to 5, 3 to 5, 2 to 4. But additional mobility is really good, actually. The SMG might be good here. Getting additional mobility would really help me out in retrieving retrieving supply crates here. Now they have less damage. +5 aim on the old world assault, of which I have only 1. There's some additional health we can give him with this scavenged field armor. So, okay, he's going to be our retriever, it looks like. He's going to have some extra health to take a hit and some extra mobility. Less damage. That's fine. So this squatty here is going to be our retriever. Who else do we want to bring? Emily's out on a mission, so we don't want to... Emily's on the mission. So we want to bring Elsa. She's our scout, so I want to bring her anyway. Those are the 2 stronger characters I want to bring. So the rest I want to bring some standard rookies to just learn some stuff. Now, where's your combat intelligence? Hang on, I want to bring the gifted ones. Let me go back to, so I want to bring these 3 for sure. Let me go to the barracks real quick and check who else has good combat intelligence. All right, so of the remaining rookies, standard. All right, we want to bring Heidi. We want to bring Habika. And we want to bring Cameron. All right, so we want to bring Heidi, we want to bring Habika, and we want to bring Cameron. Okay. We don't have any med kits, but that's kind of okay-ish. Let's see. Heidi here, we can give the Old World Assault Rifle for the +5 aim bonus. We can give somebody... What would she even do with this? She can't... Who do we want to give the med kit we have to? One of these rookies, I guess? No, honestly, was she one of the ones who got a free med kit? I don't remember. No, not soldier bond, soldier abilities. Yeah, she does have a med kit. All right, she has a free one, so I don't need to equip one. You got a party with some family to go to, but you can hang around for a little bit. Okay, you should get a look at what the actual combat looks like. So you do your planning in this loadout screen, and then you go fight. I think we've used all of our benefits. I could try giving this guy a shredder rocket. I don't know how he fires it, though. Yeah, I don't think he can. So we'll stick with the frag grenade. All right, I think we're good to go here. We got 4 rookies. I need to remember that O'Connell, with his blonde hair, he's my runner. He's got all the mobility. He's got 15 mobility and extra health. So he can go after crates. These 3 are going for kills. You're scouting. You're general support. All right, let's launch the mission. So this is my 2nd mission in the playthrough. We're gonna head out and get into the tactical combat now.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Squad green to deploy.
Word is Advent has a resupply operation underway, and it's a perfect opportunity for us to pick up some supplies for ourselves. Once deployed, move to locate the Advent crates and mark them with our transponders. Firebrand will be on standby to airlift the goods.
He'll just throw the rocket really, really, really hard. It could happen that way. I don't think so.
Advent forces are in the process of airlifting a number of supply crates out of this area, and we have an opportunity here to take a few for ourselves. Locate and mark the crates with transponders, and Firebrand will handle the rest.
Okay, so we're near the back left. It's not a very wide map, so mostly we push forward through the building. We can see there's one crate over here. One of my characters is a scout. Elsa here is a scout. So she retains her her concealment when the rest of the squad is revealed. So we'll push forward with her first. Actually, she's burning a point of movement here to move around her friend, but this is probably the right position for her anyway. Well... what do we want to do with her? Yeah, this is fine. We want to move inside the building. I don't think we want to go up. We could go up to the second floor, but that's going to waste a bunch of time. We need to move fast here, because the enemy Advent are going to come and grab supply crates. So let's go scout with Elsa to start. Okay, so you see the red eyes? This means she's going to bust through the glass, which breaks her concealment, so we don't want to do that. We know that there's something over here, so I think we'll come up somewhere behind here and just take a look at see what we can see.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Okay, we didn't really see any enemies yet, so we can kind of safely move the rest of the squad up. So this guy, Aiden O'Connell, he's our mover and our shaker. He's the one who's gonna be grabbing things because he's got the most movement.
Moving out.
So we'll move him up near this this broken window so that he can hop out here and maybe grab a supply crate.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Okay, still haven't seen anybody. This is the one we know about. Let me take a look around. There's another one right here. There's another crate right there. Can I see anything else? Even just grabbing 2 crates and then leaving would be great. But I would like to get some kills with my rookies so they get promotions. There could be stuff over here that we're missing right now. It is what it is. All right, so let me move my gunner next. Emily, you move up because you're going to be powerful for suppression.
Roger that.
Let's move you there. And then this is a good position for you, full cover. And then these rookies can just move somewhere interesting themselves. I think we want to move more to the left side. We've seen that there's 2 crates over here. We probably want to use this window for egress, so let's move her as close to that as we can get while still having some cover. Let's see. She can move here.
10-4.
Habika, where can you go? You can move there.
On the move.
And then Cameron, where are you gonna go? It's a little risky to put him outside of cover, but... Alright, we'll go here. So everybody's lined up, which isn't great, but we haven't made contact with the enemy yet. Okay, we got some Advent.
Looks like hostiles over here.
There's the Lost in this area, the zombies. So claiming a supply crate will break concealment. Let's see, how can I get up here? Well, let's move forward with our scout first. That's Elsa here. So we know there's some guys over here. We can have her get vision. I need her to... Let's see. I can have her go out here. Yeah, I can have her come here, but she won't be able to hop over here without being spotted. Can she see through this? Yeah, I think she can see through this. So she can get an eye on the trooper and the other guy. She could maybe do that. Yeah, I think we can move here first, safely. Take a look.
There now.
Wait. Are those... humans?
It appears the alien devices dropped during the first invasion had a degenerative effect on these citizens, causing their physical and mental health to rapidly decay, while maintaining primitive organic functions. Approach with caution, Commander. They are certainly dangerous.
Okay, so Elsa here is our scout. She can keep an eye on these guys from this position. I'm trying to remember exactly how she works. She doesn't have any abilities to remain concealed yet, I don't think. I don't know that we want to reveal her either right now. I guess this is an okay position for her. We'll hold off on that for the time being. You have a 70% shot, Heidi. Okay. With the old world assault rifle. So probably what we should do is move her to a position where she could shoot that guy if she needed to. Yeah, so the target preview shows she would still have sight from here. And we can have her overwatch. Is that what I want to do with her? I might be better served moving her here. No, I think that group is going to be a problem. So I think having somebody overwatching from here is a good call. We're going to have to reveal eventually, so I don't know if it happens. I don't think it happens this turn. I'll probably overwatch her, but let's... In fact, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So overwatch means if we're revealed and that enemy moves, she'll take a shot at him.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
All right. Who else do we have? Emily has some more abilities here. Suppression, hunker down, but not that good. Let's move Aiden forward. So he won't reveal here. But I might be better off... I probably want him to go for this crate. And probably the way to do that is to come here.
Heading out.
And have someone else go for that one. He looks like we do have vision on the Advent officer here. 68% shot isn't bad, but he's got a weaker weapon. So Overwatch probably makes sense. Hopefully we don't conceal this turn, or we don't reveal this turn.
I'm on it.
All right, let's have Emily move forward in hopes of grabbing this next turn. She shouldn't reveal to the Lost here if she's behind cover. We need to be close enough to be able to get to that square in a blue move, so I'm going to put her here.
Rolling out.
And then we'll back her up with some overwatches from the other rookies. Oh, she got spotted.
They're on to us.
Oh, that's not good. I didn't think that that would happen. Okay, 3 damage. 2 damage. All right, so we did some work. Okay. I don't know exactly what my mistake was there. Okay. You have a 33 shot on the officer. You're still concealed. All right, we'll hold off on you. So we got 2 people we can play with here. 3 people. I think with Habika here, we want to move up so we have visibility on the Lost if we can get it. Looks like we have visibility from here and here, but it's half cover, which isn't great. Those guys scampered away, so it shouldn't be too bad. I can come to here as well. Where did they go? Yeah, they're back here. Yeah, the closer she is, the better. All right, let's move her here and try and take out these 2 zombies.
I guess that'll be okay.
All right, so you don't have a pistol, which means you're going to have to fire your weapon. The good news is, if you get a headshot and a kill on the Lost, you get to go again. So let's see if we can get at least one of them. She missed. Not great.
Negative damage.
All right, so Cameron, you're going to have to help out. You can come here.
I'm trusting you here.
You can at least open the door. And then take your shots. 84%. Okay, for some reason he has a better shot here. 3 to 5, so if we hit, we'll kill. And we missed. Oh, that's rough. Okay. What are my chances to hit this officer here from concealment? 33% with the Vector rifle. 22% with the pistol. Neither are very good. What about tossing the grenade? Yeah, I can't reach either of them. I don't remember. So the officer we still have sight on. The other one disappeared. I think it's better for her to remain concealed for now and like just move into some full cover. We're gonna take some hits from those 2 Lost. Really not great. I can't believe I missed both of them. Did she jump through a window? Is that what happened?
Now.
Okay. So the Lost should maybe keep them busy a little bit. The Lost act as a third faction. They'll attack both us and Advent. They're mindless, you know, zombies. It's actually pretty good. They'll keep the Advent busy for a bit, but we're gonna take some hits from the 2 that we revealed on. Oh, only one? Okay, 2 damage is not great there. All right, so now we got to figure out how are we going to retrieve this crate. Oh, there's a bunch of crates here. Okay. All right, you're still concealed. If you move or take an action, you'll be revealed, which isn't great for me. Heidi has decent shots on 2 of these guys. The Brute is dangerous because it has 5 health here. We need max. It's got 6 health, so we can't even kill it. 79% chance on this Lost. That's probably worth taking, but should I move her first? No, I think not. Let's take this shot. We've missed some pretty high percentage shots so far. Hopefully this hits and does minimum damage. Okay, that's 1 down.
Kill confirmed.
We could put some damage into the Brute and then let somebody else finish it off. I could move her to... Hold on. Let me go back to her. I could move her here to where she would have... I wonder if I can get... I can get up here. Then I have a high ground advantage, and I can't be chased. I have visibility on 1. I'm not sure if it's the same one or not. But high ground is pretty solid, so let me do this.
Closing on target position now.
All right, so I lost visibility on the Brute, but I can see this guy. All right, 96% chance with the... So I have my aim, and then I have the height advantage of plus 20. Let's take this shot. That kills that Lost.
Target neutralized.
She earned a promotion.
My ammo's running low.
So I have 2 options here. I could either reload, or I could Overwatch. Since I have the high ground, I'm very likely to hit. I'll take the Overwatch option here.
Come get some.
All right. Now, let's take a look at Emily here. She got hit. She does have a med kit, but we want to claim this this supply crate. Who can she see? She's got a 71% chance to shoot. So 71% with her cannon. With the pistol, it goes down to 66. I can't really afford to miss this because I need to claim this crate. I will have some other shot options here, so I can't remember whether the claim acts as an action. Let me go claim this and see what that does for me. It does have the benefit of putting me in full cover as well. We'll mark the supplies.
Good work. Advent's locator is down and our transponder is active. Firebrand will handle the pickup.
Okay, so now I've got some options. I got some 70% shots on the Lost. I've got a 31% chance on the Advent officer. The pistol sometimes has different stuff. Let's check out our chances. 63, 55, 26. Not better. So I could suppress. I could also use a medkit to heal myself, which might be the play. I am behind full cover here, but if I take another shot, I'll probably die, and I don't want to lose her. Let me hold off on using her until later in the round. All right, I have decent shots on... I have a decent shot on this Lost with him, but he's my claimer. I actually need him to move up here and claim these crates. Getting to the high ground isn't bad. But I'll be visible to this Advent officer and the grunt that's back here. I could go here to high cover. I might be better off coming here, taking a shot, and then grabbing this next turn. I think I can get from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, and he has, I think, 15 movement. Probably better to come here. I don't know if that would change my shot percentages. Who's he shooting? No, I'd lose the shot on this guy. Okay, I probably want to move him here. I'd lose both shots. So the question is, do I want to take this shot, the 71%, before I move? Yeah, I don't know what happened there either, Pixel. All right, Elsa is concealed, but that doesn't really do much for me. I could throw this grenade to take out the officer. I also have a very strong shot on this Lost, which is a guaranteed kill if I hit. What about the pistol? 97% shot. I like that. But she's concealed. Who else do we have? We've got Habika. We've got Cameron. All right, so let's deal with Habika and Cameron first. You have crummy shots on a lot of these guys. You could... Can you flank him? Or how does flanking even work for you? You can move up to this full cover to get closer, and then you have shots on a lot of people. All right, let's see what we can do from here.
I'm trusting you here.
Abika. You got a 78 on that one. The Brute is going to take 2 people to take down. All right, let's take this guy out if we can. Please don't miss this 78. Wow. Abika, you're killing me. So now the Brute is very, very, very bad news for us. I need to take out at least that Lost to help my friend there. Where can I go with her? I guess I can go behind her? Then I should have a shot on him and the Brute, I guess.
What's over there?
91. Okay, I don't know why your aim is so much better, but let's take this shot. All right, finally somebody hit something. With the free headshot from killing the Lost, we'll go after the Brute, put some damage into it. Hopefully we get the 5. Unlikely. No, we missed. Okay. That Brute's going to be hitting our rookies. All right, so we still got Aiden, and I don't think we can afford not to do something here with Elsa. I think the best play is to take out the Advent officer. The only issue with that is that when you use explosives, it draws more Lost. So we know about this Brute. He's going to come down here, and he might have to dash, but I think he can reach her and hit her. And this Lost over here is a problem. 48 with the pistol, 45 with the vector rifle. He's in high cover. I mean, he is going to be busy with this Lost. And there is another Advent back there to worry about. What can you do? So, I think in this situation, it's better to heal. We're behind full cover, but those two are going to keep each other kind of busy, maybe. And I don't want to lose this promoted unit. So I'm going to heal her.
Get up and get back out there.
As for you, I think I will move you here and see what we can do to this officer.
On my way.
All right, nothing. So we'll Overwatch here.
Overwatch.
And that just leaves you. I could give an extra action to Emily. And that might be the play here, actually. We have this teamwork ability. Let's use that to give an extra action to Emily.
You have the power.
That comes from their soldier bond. And then we can Overwatch her. I could get rid of him, but I think I'm better off. Yeah, there's reinforcements imminent. I think I'm better off suppressing the captain. Oh, hold on. What's my shot percentage on this guy? 85? With the pistol at 70. Do I want to gamble on an 85 here? I think so. I think that's a pretty high chance to hit. Okay, we did take out the Lost. And now I'm going to spend 2 ammo to suppress the captain here.
Suppressing fire on target.
She can't move without breaking concealment. I like the idea of her still being concealed, so I'm just going to Overwatch her.
Got it covered.
All right, let's see what the enemy does. They're going to grab this. So Advent gets a crate.
Advent just airlifted out their first crate. We're gonna have to move fast if we want to get the rest.
Okay, he chose to mark Emily. But he has an aim penalty from being suppressed. We hit him and got 3 damage with the Overwatch. He's going at his own Overwatch.
The Lost are almost right on top of you. These Lost seem to be pretty sensitive to noise. Sound of combat.
Oh, nice.
Draw even more of them.
So the Brute didn't come after my people. He went after the Advent, and he burned that person's Overwatch. Nice shot.
Got him.
Okay, they're dropping reinforcements here.
On deck for recovery. Keep marking those crates, Menace 1-5.
And there is our first crate. Okay. So, we know there's a crate up here. There's more crates over here. My big problem with coming up here to grab this one is that then I'm exposed. I can hide behind it for 1 turn. There's a bunch of crates here. If I can get these 4, that would be amazing. All right, I know what I want to do here, so let me come up here. I'm apparently going to get a flank on the captain.
Heading to that location.
Oh, I just...
Advent forces on the ground.
Okay, that's terrible. I've now... Did I get both of those pods? Oh, yikes. Well, one of them was lost. So they saw me running around, and that means they're now aware of my position. Okay, so you have a bullpup. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I get 2 shots, but I moved first. All right, so let me mark this. And then I think it does make sense to kill this officer. Somebody else can deal with that guy. He's kind of far away. The sectoid is very dangerous. I'm very worried about it. I might lose somebody because of what I just did. This trooper is also a problem, but we might as well take this shot against the officer here.
No
no longer a threat.
Okay.
I'm all out.
Heidi here has to reload. So let's take care of that.
Reloaded.
She could take a shot at the brute here. She's not going to do enough damage to kill it though. But that's okay because she's already used one of her actions. She can't move. She might as well weaken it and let somebody else get the kill. All right, she did 3. That's the minimum damage, but that's enough. All right, so who do we have left? We have Abika here and Cameron. Boom goes the captain, yeah. We've got our gunner, Emily. And we've got Elsa, our concealed wraith here. Now, advent reinforcements are going to drop right here, which is really bad. What does she have? She's got a shot on the trooper. 69 isn't bad. 3 to 4 damage. So 50-50. If we hit 50-50 chance to take him out completely. I can't remember. So I don't know if she needs an ability or not, but with the specters, sometimes there was there's a thing where if they kill somebody from concealment, I think she might need a skill for it, but this is too good to take. Like, I don't want this guy shooting, so if we can kill him, that would be amazing. What's my chance with a pistol? 54? All right, let's take the shot and see whether we reveal here. We missed.
I'll get him next time. Position compromised.
And we're revealed. Okay, yeah, that's not great. All right, what are we gonna do with you? So I have an 86% chance to take out this brute. I have 2 ammo left. Looks like if I move to this full cover, I will have another flank on somebody. The sectoid's going to be a problem, but probably he uses mind control, so I think I take this. What's my pistol shot? 2 to 3? It's not as good, and it's potentially less damage. All right, let's take the 86 here, try and get this brute out of the way. I think she just missed.
Come on, focus!
God damn.
Draining ammo fast.
Wow, I can't believe she missed that. All right, that's not great. So we just got these 2 left. All right. You can kill the brute. 95. Please don't miss. All right, there's the kill.
I got it, right?
So the free action means we can reload here.
We're green to go.
And then because more advent are dropping in, we have to overwatch her.
Scanning.
Same with you. Get into full cover at overwatch.
Okay, I'll go.
The reinforcements are going to be nasty. Hopefully we kill the officer here.
Advent forces on the ground.
Yeah, I'm not having a lot of good luck. We got that guy. Yeah, we might lose some people here.
I need a med kit here.
She got hit. That sucks. Do you have the will to resist?
Oh, I want to go home.
Okay, he didn't get mind control, but he got panicked, and he's put himself into a flank. It's not great. Okay, now the Lost get to go. I may cut my losses and evacuate here. We got 2 crates, and we took 2 hits. We haven't lost any soldiers yet. We got a little bit of experience for our rookies, but like, things are not looking good. Yeah, things are not looking good. Okay. So, unfortunately, Cameron is still panicked, which means we can't control him. So we need to regroup around him and defend him as best we can. Let's see what we've got with our pistol here. So 2 to 3 damage, 76, 72, 66. 75. Pistol has unlimited ammo. So 76 isn't bad here. What do you have with your pistol? 85. 75s. Okay. I need you to move to get over closer to these other folks. How am I going to get you down? You can just hop out of a window and jump down over here. But I do need you to start moving. Moving here reduces my targets, but...
On the move.
Moves you closer to where you need to be. You have 1 health, so I need you in full cover. Alright, you have 3 ammo on the Vector rifle. So a 96% shot is very good. We'll take that.
Good riddance.
Okay. 95% on this. He has 3 health, so we'll take this.
Hostile neutralized.
Another 95 over here. You have 4 health. You have 4 health. So we might only get, if we get minimum damage here, it won't die, which would be bad, but it's 2 in 3 chance. Let's see. Nice, maximum damage. Okay.
Got no ammo.
Do I reload here? Do I hunker down? She's only got 1 health. She's got the high ground, full cover. She's gonna be very hard to hit. They're gonna have other targets. I think we can afford the reload.
Back in.
All right, that's Heidi's turn. Who have we got? Hibiki, Cameron. We've got Emily, and we've got Elsa. These guys can see only Advent right now. You can't see anyone for some reason. Oh, you have to reload. Probably better to move and reload, I think. You can't see, you can see 1 lost here. The Advent are all going to be busy with some of those lost. It might be better to leave some of them alive. That's full cover and pretty far away from everyone. Let's get you over here and reloaded.
That'll be okay. Ready to rock.
What do we want to do with you? You don't have any really good shots. I pretty much want to move you over. Yeah, let's move you over here.
If you say so.
A 68% chance on the Advent Trooper is pretty solid. Like, I'm more worried about the Advent than I am about the Lost here. Should I take this? He's flanked. I think I need to take this. Missed. Are you kidding me? Okay. If I move her into half cover, she's then flanking that trooper and moves further away from these other enemies. But she's still... yeah, it's still pretty rough. 89% on the brute, but she only has 1 ammo left. She can't kill him. 2 to 3 damage. Can't kill him. 2 to 3 damage. Yeah, we're retreating here. I'm worried about this guy killing Aiden. I kind of feel like I need to do something about him. If I move up, then I have full cover, but the brute's gonna hit me. But maybe... yeah, I don't have a great play for her. We have to back away. Him being panicked is terrible. It means he's probably gonna die, because he's gonna do something stupid. He might run away, which would be good, but I'd love to have control of him next turn. I think I have to take the risk of going into half cover here in order to get the flank and take out this trooper. It's risky, but she has 5 health, and I guess he does too, but he's gonna take a hit from the brute. If he hits from the trooper too, that's terrible. Let me take the flank and see if I can kill this trooper. 92% chance. Missed. Missed a 92% chance. Are you kidding me? Wow.
Resupply.
I could get her some experience here. The pistol shot is free. 2 to 3 damage. She's got 2 health. 89. This shouldn't miss. Not after... Yeah, not after missing a 95 or whatever that was. I need to move her over and get her somewhere safe. Let's put her here in this full cover.
Getting it done.
So this mission turned out pretty rough, man. If we can get out without a death, that would be fantastic. Yeah, it wouldn't have been such a bad mission if I hadn't missed so many shots. Like, everybody... I missed a lot of high percentage shots. You're going up? That's not great for me. What are you gonna do? Alright, he missed a 64. I'll take that.
Fire!
You're gonna what? Zombie? I think he raised a zombie there. Yeah, he reanimated the officer. Yeah, we're definitely getting out next turn. These guys aren't missing anything. Marked Emily. Okay.
Looks a little ugly.
She took 4. She's got 1 health left. She's gonna be wounded for a while. Woof. All right, give me back control of Aiden here. Oh yeah, we're gone. We're so gone. Okay, panic removed. Fantastic. All right. So I need to get all my people into the evac zone. So I could place it somewhere like that. I just need to make sure they can all reach it. Heidi's the one who's in the most trouble. So I need to have that square, I guess, have the evac in it. Yeah, everybody else can get here. So let's pop the evac zone.
Need an evac!
Heidi, I think, is going to have to dash to get out. So let's move her first. Yeah, she does. Okay. All right, so let's get her into the evac zone.
Location confirmed.
Okay. Now everybody else can blue move in and then try to get some experience before we leave. The next most important one is Emily here, who's got 1 health left and no ammo.
Heading out.
She can take some pistol shots here. 2 to 3 damage. She might get this kill. That's something.
That's right.
She can put some work in on here for somebody else to get the kill. Okay. Who else have we got here? Aiden has no ammo either. So we can't move, reload, and shoot, so he just gets out.
Moving to designated position.
Who else have we got? Elsa. Elsa can do some work.
I guess that'll be okay.
No respite for the dead. The aliens have found a way to mind control them now.
All right, let's take some shots here. This should be a free kill.
I got it, right?
I probably should have used my pistol here.
Running dry on ammo!
Oh, he's a brute, so... Yeah, that's not going to do much. Missed. God, the misses have been crazy, man. All right, who else have we got?
That's it, I'm out.
All right, you can go in and shoot somebody, I guess.
Okay, I'll go.
You can try and shoot this guy, I guess. You got 5, not bad. And then Cameron, can you finish off the brute? Oh, you already got a promotion, so I did that backwards. All right.
It's dead. It has to be dead.
That's everybody. Everybody get out.
Ready to boogie.
So a rough mission, man. Very rough mission.
Firebrand is returning to base.
All right, Operation Shadow Walker. We collected 2 crates, not great. 2 soldiers were wounded. We did kill 17 enemies. Most of those were lost and not Advent. But it ranks as an excellent mission. Let's look at the debriefing here. Who was the MVP? Heidi Johansson was the MVP. 6 kills. All right, let's create a photo for her. What was this mission called? Shadow Walker? I don't like this background. Or this location. Let's see. None of them are great, right? I guess that's fine. I guess that's pretty good. Shadow Walker MVP. Sure, we can take that.
Even now, our enemy lurks in the shadows.
That was a rough one, man. I'm glad I didn't lose anybody.
All we have built to return us to the chaos of the old world. Only together can we oppose them. United in the Elders' love for us, we shall prevail, no matter the cost.
So we got 2 supply crates, not a lot, but we also got some of our rookies ranked up, so it's not the end of the world here. We have some injuries, which is bad news, but didn't lose anybody.
The aliens sure know how to turn a planet into a Halloween theme park. Zombie swarms. Just what we needed.
5 promotions, 5 rookies. No, Squatty Butler here goes up to Sergeant, I guess. Not bad. Can I do this here? No, I have to do it at the armory. Okay, that's fine. So we only picked up 2 crates, which means we only got 44 supplies, 14 alien alloys, 6 Illyrium crystals, but every little bit helps, especially early on, so I'll take it. I don't know why the voice line isn't playing here. All right, so Squatty Emily Butler, our gunner, picked up a negative trait, lack of training. -2 mobility in rural areas. So that's actually pretty good for me, because the way the traits work is if she has a perfect mission or 2 where she doesn't get injured, this turns into a positive trait, and we can avoid rural areas by only taking her on missions into cities, as long as I remember it. Inexperience in wilderness. Okay, let's do our level ups. Let's see what we got. All right, so Heidi's out for 7 days. Emily's out for 19. That's a lot, but it's within expectations given how heavily wounded she was. Okay. Emily Butler has a high combat intelligence and will gain ability points at a faster rate than normal soldiers. Each soldier has a unique level of combat intelligence. We knew that. So she gained 8 AP. Let's see what we have here. I don't want to confirm it. Okay, so suppressing fire. Fire a standard shot. If the shot does not kill the target, then suppress them. Pretty strong, especially if it only costs 1 ammo. Let's look at the details here. Can only be used once per turn. The suppression follow-up ability has all the same properties as the standalone. Sure. This is pretty solid. Suppression is a valuable tool, and taking the shot first, even if it's low risk or low percentage, is a good deal. We also have deep cover. If you did not attack this turn, hunker down automatically. If I move and reload, that's fine, but... Or if I move and use a med kit, I guess that's fine. But I kind of want to not be using that too much. I'd rather, like... This is less... It's nice, but it's less valuable to me than something like suppressing fire. Executioner here. Kills on organic enemies with your sawed-off shotgun have a 50% chance to panic other organic enemies within 10 tiles. That's pretty solid. I don't know if I had her equipped with a sawed-off shotgun. Did I? Well, we'll find out next time we take her into combat. Panicking is nice, but it's limited to organic. I think the most utility I can get right now is suppressing fire. And then these other abilities, I can't spend my points until I build a particular facility, which I haven't built yet. It might be the GTS that I'm working on. All right, so our rookies get promotions. Let's see what you got. You were a runner with this this SMG. So you have Assault, Expert, Commando, Infantry, Medic, Sentinel, Marauder, Support, Engineer. This has a grenade launcher. Bullpup, grenade launcher, arc thrower. All right, let's take this. So he picks up Marauder with the bullpup. He picks up grenade launcher and the arc thrower to stun. You won't see a lot of use out of this, I don't think, but it has some interesting properties. Since you're going to be a grenadier, that's your main thing. Let's make you orange. Let's make grenade guys orange, I guess. There we go. That looks good for you. Can I get your loadout? Oh, you have the grenade launcher. Okay. Well, let's make that orange as well. Sure, why not? All right, who else have we got? Heidi got injured. She could be a sniper with a grenade launcher and a gauntlet. Like, super long-range everything. Long-range shots, long-range grenades, long-range rockets. That's pretty interesting. Shotgun and gremlin plus sawed-off we already have. Infantry plus blade master and commando. Blade master. I would like some melee ability, but I think we need a sniper too. Yeah, I like the idea of this. All right, so she's going to be my sniper. She picks up squad sight, target enemies within squad mate sight, plus the grenade launcher and the heavy armaments from the gauntlet. Let's make snipers white. That works for me. And who else has a promotion? Anybody else? Two more. I don't like bandanas, or I don't like the, yeah, I don't like the bandanas at all, ever. Do we want to give you some face paint then? Sure, we'll give you some camo. And then what's your promotion going to be? I would like somebody with a blade soon. Gunner, gunslinger. So you get a pistol. I don't have a lot of pistols right now. Another cannon with a pistol? That could be good. All right, we'll take, yeah, we'll take this. So we'll make you, we said gunners, yeah, gunners are red. And that kind of makes your face paint not as good. It clashes, right? Let's change your face paint then. That's pretty cool. I like that. And then Cameron here. What are you gonna be? Man, I'm having trouble getting any kind of melee going. So what do we want? Assault rifle. We have 2 cannons. Yeah, I usually get overloaded with snipers, so maybe we'll pick another grenadier here. Walk fire. Take a highly accurate shot with plus 30 bonus to hit, but for 50% damage and minus 30 crit uses 2 ammo. Okay. I can work on that. Customize. You're a grenadier, so let's give you orange. I like that. Yeah, I really need to get my hands on some melee people. I don't have any right now, but that's okay. Okay, I think that takes care of our promotions. We've got 2 folks out wounded, but at this point we have... Emily became a corporal. That's fantastic. One more promotion, she gets sergeant, I guess? Is that how that works? Yeah, sergeant's after corporal. Okay. How many rookies do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He might level up into a squatty after his covert action. So we got 6 left. We can start sending out like two or 3 of them at a time on missions instead of having many, and then we can bring a couple more powerful people as well. I'm aware of the negative trait. 6 days to the GTS. We're gonna get alien biotech done here pretty soon. 8 days to find the skirmishers. Let's get back to scanning here. The chest plate and gun are a different shade of orange for Cam. Yeah, it's okay. It's mostly because when you're in the field, you don't look at them that closely. So it's mostly for quick identification of who's who. It helps me remember who's who on the battlefield. So I could heal faster at Templar HQ, but I only have 2 people wounded right now, and none of them are like mission critical. So I think we're better scanning for the scientist.
Plotting new course.
Much of my own research based upon this simple design. If only I had known. Ah, Commander, excellent timing. There's been some progress. I've managed to break down several key components of the chip implanted into your skull. My analysis reveals that its primary function was that of a conduit, passing a vast amount of data directly to your cerebral cortex. With the primary connection severed, much of that data is lost. Several fragments do remain, however. Ghosts, if you will. Observe. Tactical combat simulations. War games. The sheer volume of encounters you were processing was astounding. It is truly remarkable that you survived as long as you did. Though this may seem disconcerting, there is still some good news. This chip bears a striking resemblance to a medical implant I briefly assisted in developing at the gene therapy clinic in New Providence. My understanding was that the implants were intended for high-ranking Advent officers only, captains or above. Retrieving a chip from such an officer would be the only way to know for certain. A greater understanding of these implants would undoubtedly benefit us all, Commander.
New objective added.
Okay, new objective, examine an Advent officer corpse. Complete the Advent officer autopsy research.
The Advent officers have clearly been modified to allow for their subordinates to receive new orders psionically. The implanted chip is the key.
So yeah, there's a bunch of information here like that goes into a little bit more detail about what he just told us. That the commander, which is us, was kidnapped and plugged into a network and used as a kind of a combat processing module. Basically, they took advantage of my tactical brilliance and used it to make all their people better. The resistance here rescued me, and so now, when I arrived, Tygan dug that chip out of my head, and this is all the information about it. If you want to read it, you can find it online on the wiki. We now have the ability to build the infirmary, and we now have to choose our next research. So the main mission is advanced by doing the Advent Officer Autopsy. We already have a corpse. I like the idea of going to modular weapons, though. We have a couple of weapon mods that we aren't able to use right now, and they can really make a difference, so I think I'll go after this.
The science is eager to begin, Commander.
Okay. Back to scanning.
This will prove to be an important step forward.
Okay, so now we can assign the handful of modular weapons we have. We've had the troops digging through scrap piles and looting corpses, and at this point it's safe to assume they're on constant vigil for anything we could use to improve our gear. All the raw materials in the world won't mean much if we can't find a use for them, but I think this modular weapon system's a good start. Having pushed our existing designs about as far as I thought possible, the integration of a few key alien components provided the much-needed stability we've been looking for. With these modifications in place, we should be able to attach larger upgrades for even more firepower. The troops will like that. Shen. So yeah, again, these text blobbies are kind of just like elaborate ways to say things that you already understand. Okay. So hybrid materials, 2 days to get some vests and stuff. Mag weapons. This is the first big damage upgrade in the game, and it's usually worth going after pretty early. It will take 19 days, but we're about to find, well, halfway through that we'll get another scientist, which will reduce the time. And then this autopsy unlocks like the ability to build the psionics facility, which I don't want yet. These experimental weapons are pretty solid, but you only get one of them, one of each, and you have to research them. Hybrid materials isn't bad. I forget what this unlocks, but it's the main mission story. I think it unlocks the black site, so maybe I'll just go into mag weapons here. It'll take a while,
Assumed you'd make that research
but that's
a priority,
fine.
Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
Let's go back to scanning here. The GTS will be done in 2 days.
Guerrilla Tactics School now operational.
Okay. So we can train a soldier as a specific class. I don't actually know how that works here. How does this work? Okay, I get a bunch of options here. A lot of Blade Masters. I guess she has a proficiency for it. So Assault Blade Master Executioner. I love that. What about Harry Roberts? Looks like he's going to be a Grenadier no matter what. Infantry Grenadier Officer's pretty solid. It looks like the last two are locked in. Grenadier Officer no matter what. I think another infantry is good here. I don't need a shotgun or another big gun. Yeah, this works for me. So the GTS lets me train rookies, which is great. And then we can also purchase combat tactics, but there are requirements for it. And you have to have the money. So we can't afford any of this yet. But what this does mean is we can now start digging out the location for the resistance ring, which is going to go here. We're going to have a workshop here, probably an infirmary, maybe here, I think. But we need to clear the debris first. So we'll assign Karen an excavate. We'll get a little bit of supplies from that, and then we'll be able to build the resistance ring and dig down. Eventually, we want to get to these 2 power coils, or we're gonna need to build at least 1 power facility there, and then something that's expensive can get powered for free on the other one. So this whole left side is going to be important. We are going to need this at some point, and then these last 3 will probably come last. I don't know what I'm going to put in them yet. This is going to be workshop. This is probably going to be infirmary, and then probably contacts here or communications here to take advantage of the workshop. We might even build this first and go contacts here, then dig down to get the workshop and the... Well, we need an infirmary fairly soon. I don't know. I'm not sure. Back to scanning. Okay, Heidi recovered from her wounds, and we located the skirmishers. So we get another skirmisher faction hero here. The rookie here got his promotion, so he can become a squatty. And then Aya increased cohesion with him, which I wasn't looking for. Got 3 more hacking, and she's tired, so we don't want to take her on missions until she's not tired anymore.
You know them as they were, the soldiers of Advent. Now they are free to choose. If you stay your course, Commander, they will stand with you until the end. My kind were once the puppets of Advent, slaves to the Elders' twisted vision. Now, slowly we are freed, and all who see their bonds broken are driven to fight the Elders with a rage that cannot be stopped. By our own hands, we will destroy all that the Elders value.
So the skirmishers are humans who were genetically modified to become Advent, like the officers and the troopers we've been fighting, but broke the mental compulsion and freed themselves. And now they're skirmishers willing to do anything to take the Elders down, and we've located their faction and joined hands with them. Which is great. Let's go do our promotion for our rookie here. Where are you? Let's see what we have. So we have a proficiency class here, the Marine. Assault rifles or cannons and the sawed-off shotgun. It's not bad. Another techspert wouldn't be terrible. Another gunslinger, though. And a sniper rifle and pistol plus hollow targeter. This is a very, very powerful combination. I think we're going to take this. So his abilities are going to be squad sight. He can shoot what other people can see. He can use a pistol, which has much higher damage than the auto pistol. And the hollow targeter. Pretty nice. Let's get him customized. So snipers are in white. And honestly, I hate this. I hate that. I hate the afro. What do we want to give him instead? That's nice. The Sebastian hair? Sure, let's give him that. Okay. That takes care of that. We also picked up our new skirmisher. Where are you? Here we go. Dozen. What are your abilities? So you come with Enforcer, you come with Heat Sink. Right. They build up stacks of heat. Marauder, he's already got the bullpup. Punisher, he can do a melee attack. And then the grapple. Yeah, there's some good stuff going on here. Okay. Have you ever thought of playing a game called Alien Isolation? Is that one of those horror games where the aliens are hunting you? I do not like horror games at all, unfortunately. Okay, we picked up another scientist. And there are some rookies at this abandoned colony. Since we don't have any other scanning sites, we might as well go here and pick up some more. Oh, I forgot to assign a covert op, so I wasted 2 days there. Okay. Black market is good to find. We can't find the Reapers yet because we don't have a sergeant. We have new resistance orders from the skirmishers here. Facility construction speed increased by 25%. That's a nice order to get. More hacking here, but there's a minor chance of an ambush, so I probably don't want to do that. We can investigate rumors. That gives us more scanning sites to find. We could increase our hackers' ability even more. Exhaustive training promotions. That's always good. Promotions are always good. Moderate chance of a soldier wounded. The black market, we don't really have much to sell or buy right now. Power on the Avenger. Yeah, these are remember I don't really care about. Yeah, so promotions are good. The hacking benefit here is nice, as is some additional scanning sites, because we only have the one. This reward would be good, but we don't have the... Well, we're going to have the resistance ring in a couple days. Facility construction speed early is pretty solid. Oh, right, but the ambush chance is not good. I think we go exhaustive training here, and we get a free promotion for somebody. You think it'd be fun to see me play it? Yeah, I can't stand horror games. I just don't like them. All right, so who gets the promotion? We could put our new skirmisher in for promotion. It does have above average intelligence. Okay, so who could you bond with then? Is there anybody you're friendly with? Ramirez, a 9.8? Or Heidi? Well, we'll take Alex Ramirez and send you guys out on a mission together so you can bond. And you can get a promotion. Because you have 0 right now. Or I could give Alex the promotion and just let you earn your first promotion through combat. You're pretty strong. That might be the better play, because Alex was just... I can't remember if I have a screen that shows me... Yeah, I don't think I have an XP screen for you. Yeah, snipers are kind of weak early. They're much better later. So maybe giving the promotion to Alex is the right call here. Although, I believe Alex doesn't have good combat intelligence. No, we'll level up the skirmisher. All right. So we'll go to exhaustive training. The promotion's going to go to our new skirmisher here, Reckoner, and we'll send Alex along so they can build their bond.
We will work hand in hand with our...
Only 10 days. So let's go scan for rookies.
Avenger plotting new course.
Okay. So now I believe we're gonna build the resistance ring here. And so we're down to 12 out of 15. We're up to 12 out of 15 power. In terms of the event queue here, the resistance ring will be done before the supply drop, so we should be able to slot orders in at the next supply drop. Okay, we got our 2 upgrades here. Let's go over to GTS and put some more people in. All right, so support and executioner. So there, no matter what here, she's gonna have the med kit and the sawed-off shotgun. Curiously enough, if I put her back in, is it the same? Yeah, it's the same. So med kit and sawed-off. That means we'd like something with a little bit more range. We could go infantry or gunner here. I don't think assault makes sense. Another gunner might not be bad. We can see here we already have 3 cannons, 2 bullpups, 2 assault rifles, 2 shotguns, 2 snipers. I would like another vector rifle. Maybe you could be another shadow here. You'll be able to heal yourself. Yeah, we already have someone with this exact build though, I think. And you're not gonna have a lot of opportunities. So... maybe infantry here. And then Molly Williams, what can you do? Techspert. And heavy's gonna be the rockets, I think. Shadow Techspert's not bad. She can move forward, get close to the whatever she needs to hack. Hacking would reveal, though. Anything but a cannon would be fine. Assault kind of works because you need the Techspert to move forward to be in range. And so if she has the shotgun... all right, let's give her a shotgun then. All right. Okay, we got a new covert action. Investigate reports of treason. Word from our informants is that Advent has recently arrested a high-profile academic for unpatriotic thoughts. In order to rescue Dr. Sharon Sullivan, an engineer, which I very much want, we need to find where Advent's keeping them. Okay. So, the soldier we send will get a hacking reward, so we probably send our hacker, the one we have for right now. I could send somebody else with a decent hacking score. I don't really care about the wounds enough to spend 25 of my 65 supplies, so we probably don't do that. Somebody might get wounded here. Needs 2 soldiers. The reward is that it advances the chain, which gives us a mission to run. Okay. How do I... did we have another Techspert? Is there anybody? Do we only have the one hacker? Hack 8. All right. Who's got more hack? Yeah. She's tired, though. I is tired. Looks like nobody else... I didn't make any other Techsperts, it looks like. So my best bet here, I guess... is to send a rookie, and then hope we can level them up into something that uses that. Alright, we'll send Magnus here. Look at that hair. Are you kidding me? Zangief. Are you friendly with anyone? Emma Braun? Okay, Emma Braun can go too. Sure. Oh, I forgot to do her colors. Oh yeah, the ones I trained in GTS I forgot to do. All right, this is fine. We'll send them. One of them might get wounded.
My kind will do whatever is needed.
You can do as many missions as you want, but things like this pop up sometimes, so it's better not to send too many people. At least early. Once we get some more rookies and more people in our organization, we can maybe do a few more. Surprised another mission hasn't popped. Okay. Resistance orders are available. New staff slot available. Adds +1 wildcard order slot. Karen Green is available. All right. All right, each month, the Resistance factions can be assigned orders which will provide bonuses to XCOM. As XCOM gains influence with the factions, additional orders will become available, and they will be able to complete more orders per month. Okay. Once you set these, they're locked in until the end of the month, but the first time you build it, I'm pretty sure...
All skirmishers, all those freed from the Elders' bonds, are eager to hear your orders, Commander.
We continue to progress in our campaign against the Elders, and now we gain new abilities as a result.
Okay, so I can slot one of these in, and then when the month changes over, we can change it. Soldiers' XP gains are increased by 10%. This is not bad. Vengeance. When a squad mate dies, the entire squad receives random bonuses for 2 turns. I don't like that at all. I don't want anybody dying. It happens, but I don't like this. All knowledge gained by the Chosen is reduced by 33%. We haven't met the Chosen yet, so they're not gaining any knowledge about us. And all intel rewards are increased by 10%. Not bad, but intel's a mid-game resource. I'm not really using it right now. It's something you can spend at the black market, I believe, too, but I think for right now, we'll slot this in. These aren't the best. We might need to go hunting for some more... We might need to do some missions or covert ops that let us get more, resistance orders. This isn't bad for now.
My followers will obey.
I can't afford to upgrade this. I don't have the supplies. So let's back out. Okay. Training's completed. I don't think we have any rookies left to put in.
Commander, I appreciate you recruiting new staff for the engineering team.
Wait, one.
But as it stands, we have people still waiting for an assignment. We can have them working on construction, excavation, or staffing a facility.
She's right to remind me. I forgot to move my engineer to start excavating. Okay, another shadow could be good. And then we need to be excavating this for sure. All right.
Our actions have succeeded, and the Elders grow fearful.
Okay. So we got our promotion for our skirmisher. Let's see what we want to take here. All right, adaptive alloy plating gain +1 point of regenerating standard armor. The regenerating standard armor can only restore 1 point of armor per turn and will only begin regenerating when all other sources of armor have been removed. The regenerating standard armor will not restore shredded armor points from other sources such as armor suits and vests. It can only restore itself, bringing the skirmisher's armature up from 0 to 1. The regenerating standard armor restores armor at the beginning of your turn. There are no limits to how many times this armor can be regenerated back from 0. So 1 point of armor is actually, like, that you always have is pretty good. Gain +1 mobility. I'm probably taking this. Mobility is like the best stat in the game. And at the end of each turn, gain +2.5% chance per tile moved to convert any standard hits received into grazes. Ooh, that's good. Intimidate. All Advent troops within 8 tiles of the skirmisher will suffer stat penalties and have a 40% chance to panic when the skirmisher delivers a critical hit from their ripjack. It's not bad. Impressive strength. Plus 2 HP, and you can throw grenades 30% further. That's not bad either. I want adaptive alloy plating, I want impressive strength, but mobility is king. It's just too good. And then the more he moves, he can avoid getting hit or turn them into grazes. That could save his life. Kind of better than the adaptive alloy plating could. Yeah, I'm gonna take this. It's just too good. Mobility is too good in this game. Okay, so we have a lot of people available. We should probably do another covert action. We still can't locate this Reaper. We could get the modular construction order. That's kind of better than what we have, especially early. What is this? 2 power on the Avenger. That's nice, but then you have to keep it slotted. Uncover the black market. I think modular construction might be good here, except there's a minor chance of an ambush that I can't negate. Maybe I just go find the black market. Okay. So dodge would be for a frontline character, like one of my shotgun people. Uncover the black market. Who do I want to give dodge to here? Assault? Yeah. So someone like this could get it. I guess my Templar could benefit from dodge quite a bit. Is anybody like really skilled at it? Not really. Maybe, yeah, maybe we send the Templar to get some dodge. Because he's a melee character, so he's always going to be up close and personal. But he has other tools for that, actually. Oh, Molly's the other hacker. All right, let's send Molly to get some dodge then. And we'll uncover the black market here. All right, so Molly, you're gonna get some dodge. And then, are you friendly with anyone? Emma Braun. Didn't we send her with somebody else? I think maybe just everybody likes Emma. Habika. Who are you friendly with? Cameron? And you're already building that? Okay, never mind. Emma. You have very high with Molly Williams. Very high with Emma Braun. All right. So you haven't built cohesion with anyone? Okay. I thought we sent her out with somebody. Whatever. We'll send Emma out with her then. Oh no, she's on. That's why she hasn't done it yet. She's on a covert action. Okay. Anyone else? We don't want to go with Habika. We don't want to go with Alex. You might be one of these people who doesn't really have a friend until we find somebody later. So we'll just send you out with somebody that it doesn't really matter. Just anyone can do it, really. Sure, we'll send you out with Cameron.
My followers will lead this action to victory.
Anything else we need to do? No. Okay, we keep scanning here.
Nothing on the local
okay,
comms.
we got our first retaliation.
It's been quiet lately. I'm guessing we have you to thank for that.
Our pleasure, Den Mother. Enjoy it while it lasts.
We plan to. Our water purification
Massive
system-
signal coming from the Advent Network Tower. It's global. Sir, I think you'll want to see this.
Fellow citizens, for 20 years, the Advent Coalition has worked tirelessly to repair the ravages and injustices of the old world. Under our stewardship, our cities prosper, our people flourish, and our world heals. And yet, among us, there are still those who would refuse to acknowledge the truth, who are determined to see all that we have achieved
Multiple radar contacts on approach to Haven Alpha 7.
That must end. Even as I speak to you today,
You've got incoming on approach.
Your signal's breaking up.
Outlying territories to end this scourge once and for all.
They're right on top of you.
Losing you, Avenger.
Raise them again.
We will ensure your continued safety and well-being throughout this crisis.
Get your people out of there!
With your cooperation, we will overcome these radical elements and usher in another 20 years of peace and prosperity.
They don't stand a chance. Commander, we should get a squad ready to deploy.
Okay. So, Advent has discovered one of our resistance havens. They're targeting innocent civilians in a reprisal strike. We need to help the resistance fighters reinforce their defenses and push back the aliens. Sit reps include Advent loot. They've stockpiled extra materials in storage chests. Okay.
Setting course for Western United States.
Okay, so that's going to be it for today's stream. I might play later tonight. I don't know. We'll see. But next time we'll be doing Operation Earthly Profit. We'll be sending a bunch of guys out to stop the retaliation strike and save the innocent civilians. Maybe recover some loot. It's going to be fantastic. Looks like we have a plot type, Shanty, and a biome type, Tundra. And a bunch of other information. But that is going to be it for today. Thank you so much for stopping by, Defected Pixel, and anybody else who's watching now or the VOD in the future. Hope you enjoyed. We had one good fight. Well, we had one okay fight and made a lot of progress on the strategy layer, I feel. Got some covert ops done. But yeah, we're getting back into the fight at the start of the next stream. Look forward to it. Until then, enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.